Hello everyone, I'm Jerry Roth. I'm a member of the Board of Directors of Opera Parallel, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to today's Close-Up, a tribute to Father's Day. Our singer Kenneth Kellogg and our pianist Kevin Korth have put together a wonderful program that's a tribute to dads and to everyone who appreciates them. I know you're going to enjoy the show. Thank you so much for all that you do for Opera Parallel. We really, really appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
To some people, love is given. To others only heaven. Oh, that was magic. Hello, my name is Kenneth Kellogg. I am a bass baritone sometimes. And this is my Father's Day offering. Being a dad is one of the most important things to me, and I've never really got to explore it in song. And I'm happy to share this with you, along with my pianist, Kevin. So when Opera Parallel asked me to put a piece together for Father's Day, it was always one of those dreams as a dad and a singer to curate a program about fatherhood. Because we often hear about mothers, as Kevin said, but we never really get to hear about paternal love, really. We're trying to think of repertoire, and Earl Koenig, of course, pops to mind, but not so much. This kid's kind of tragic, and it doesn't really speak to a father's love. And as a dad of 3, being a father is one of the most important gifts to me in my life, and it has changed my life and perspective on the world. And everything I do is for my kids. So to finally be able to sing some repertoire about my love for them, I jumped at the opportunity. And thank you, Opera Parallel, for the opportunity. That first piece was Gifts by Robert Owens. I was searching for some songs about fatherhood or parenthood, and I couldn't find too many, oddly enough. And I found this little gem in an anthology of his works. And I was hesitant. Like I said earlier, I was hesitant to program it because it is so short. But that became why I had to program it, because it's easily overlooked. But it says so much just in those 5 bars about fatherhood and parenthood. Ich schau so jazzy. The end. Oh.
Yeah.
And so this one reminded me of when my son was born. My first son, Jaden. It's that new life and that new bloom, that new birth. I had to do this one. Once I read the poetry, I haven't done song in quite a while, but I read the poetry for this one.
Well, and this can be taken in so many different ways too. This could be
Exactly. Yeah.
Just the action of when you look in their eyes,
Of course.
Takes the pain from your heart and lifts it away.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that could come from any kind of love.
And it's amazing from because I've sing this song. I was raised on this song, coming up as a young artist. But there's a difference when you become a parent. Like things ring very, very different. Even the simple things ring very different. And this is one of those ones for me. That new life and new birth of having a son or daughter.
Yeah.
Or two sons in my case.
Purifying, pure, so pure and beautiful. It's definitely childlike.
In your face I sometimes see shadowings of the man to be, and eager dream of what my son shall be. Dream shall be in 20 years and one. When you are to manhood grown, and all your manhood ways are known, then shall I wistful try to trace the child you once were in your face. That is definitely Jaden.
Yeah.
He's growing up so fast. He's growing up so fast,
Yeah.
And he got in his first fight in school.
Ah.
And it's like, part of me, my dad is like, no. But thinking about him having to go out into the world, it's like, all right, kid, good job standing up for yourself. Being a parent is so tricky.
Yeah, it's just funny how hard it is to find things that are...
We're going to change it, man. I'm on a mission. I am on a mission to change, the idea about fatherhood.
Yeah. Although I like how we kind of opened it up with Les Garçons, which we were just chatting with Nicole in a meeting about how to organize music with the theme of fatherhood and finding things that not necessarily are about being a father, but are about the experiences tangentially that come up once you're a father. And you were talking before we even mentioned the song about having to travel for singing.
Yeah, we're about to do it now.
We're about to do it now. And immediately the song that came up in my head was Les Garçons.
Yeah.
It's obviously in a literal sense about men going off to war and being shipped off in the Navy on these boats, and the women taking care of the children when they leave. And then the fathers feeling the pull of the child in the cradle from a distance as they're leaving on the ships. But it so just hits at the kernel of distance in the relationship of fatherhood and having the mother there to take care of the child.
But even, stretching beyond the sailor going out to war metaphor or poetry, it's a perfect metaphor for fatherhood,
Yes.
This is Les Berceaux by Gabriel Fauré.
Stay close within my
but stay with me and rest. Oh my God. I don't think I can do that without crying. Anyway, my life has been spent, doing blue, these past few years.
Yeah.
And I had to face that reality of my son possibly dying every day. And when I pulled out this song, I listened to this song for the first time, that's all I could think about, I know the world is waiting for him. And I want him to stay with me as long as possible. And I don't want him to fall victim to what the world has to offer. Unfortunately, what the world has to offer. Especially, being a black kid in America right now.
Yeah.
And when I listened to this song for the first time, it was really sweet. I could tell that the person singing it wasn't a parent.
Yeah.
And they didn't have to deal with, they didn't have to deal with realities of a lot of other things that, black parents have to deal with.
Absolutely.
So it was really sweet.
Yeah, simple.
But as a man, a black man, singing this song, it's not,
That's a different
it's not so sweet,
Yeah, it was written.
It's very
Yeah.
protective.
Yeah.
It's very paternal,
Yeah. Cautious.
cautious.
Yeah.
It's very aware.
There's danger.
Yeah, Lullaby Eternal. When I first heard it, I knew I had to sing it. I didn't know I would internalize it as much as I did. But as I began to look over my artistic life of the past year and dealing with subject matter of police violence and losing life, the loss of life, Lullaby Eternal became something else for me. And I still am unsuccessful at singing it without crying, but I don't want to erase it, and I won't do it again, because it was very honest, and I think that's what we deserve as artists, to not try to be perfect, and you as an audience to really know what an artist feels when they're performing. So I hope you enjoy it. You have what you have, and I'm not going to apologize. It's not perfect. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy the offering. In your face I sometimes see shadows.